All right, let's do it, huh? Easy like Sunday morning, y'all. What a day for this, huh? Perfect day for our Oceanfront practice. If you haven't already, everybody, take a walk down to the pier today, and you know, they have all those Christmas wreaths that people put out. We have one for all the yoga dogs out there on the pier, so please check that out if you haven't. My name is Steve. I'm going to be guiding us through. Can y'all hear me over there? Let's get started in child's pose, please. Woo, Sunday morning. Probably no better day, or time anyway, than to hit the reset button. Child's pose, are you familiar? Okay. We'll meet you there whenever. And hey, and if that doesn't work for you, child's pose doesn't work for you, you know the deal. You lay on your back, lay on your stomach. All of what I do here is kind of give you suggestions, the basic flow, the basic template, if you will. But after that, you know, it's really up to you to adjust, to make the pose and in turn the whole practice conform to you and your body, which is different from anybody else's. But as you sink your hips back and you let your forehead rest down, you close your eyes. How about start by doing a little inventory? Perhaps a little diagnostic check, a little scan of your entire body, just to see what we're starting with and working from. Anna, can you turn that one up a little bit, please? And just make sure it's facing the ocean, please. Thank you. Notice the sound of the ocean. Feel the sun on your skin. I know I'm not the only person that thinks this, but this is, in my opinion, and many others, the best yoga studio in the world, and pretty sweet place to be on a Sunday morning. You had other options, by the way. You could have went straight to that champagne brunch. But I could tell you're one of those people that does hard things, that shows up and takes care of themselves. That's a good person to be. Let's start together by exhaling everything out. Let's take a big inhale through your nose. Really try to fill up. And exhale through your mouth, empty and clear it out. Again, inhale through your nose, a little bit bigger if that's at all possible. Mosey, why are you pissing on my mic? Exhale, clear it out. It's all good. It happens, especially if you put it there. Again, inhale. And exhale, clear it out. All right, we're breathing in through our nose for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're breathing out through our nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go just like that. Really simple. Inhale through your nose. Think about breathing the whole length of your torso, expanding and getting big from the inside out. And then exhale through your nose, draw your navel up and in, empty completely. Just like that. That's the main focus of this Sunday morning breath-based meditation. This deep breath in, and this a slow breath out. Take on this breathing, smooth it out, exaggerate it, right? The depth, the size, everything about it, without making it too taxing, right? So we're finding a balance here. And it's really what this practice is for. Returning to a state of balance physically, it's going to help us do that. Returning to a state of balance mentally as well. And our breath has a direct effect on our state of mind. So a deep, slow, meditative, balanced breath is going to bring us back to a balanced state of mind. So it does matter that you're here. It does matter that you do hard things and you show up. Take a second, acknowledge and thank yourself for that. Because if we don't acknowledge ourselves, we look for other people to do it. And that's not what this team here does. All right, I'm glad you're here. Breathe deep. Honor what you're feeling. And without further ado, we'll inhale, slide on up and forward to tabletop, to hands and knees. And then exhale, curl your toes and lift your hips to the sky. Downward facing doggy. Good, y'all. Now, as you send your hips high in this first down dog and you drop your head down, you can, I'm sure you're balanced enough and steady enough to close your eyes. And another little inventory check, another little diagnostic check, because chances are you're going to feel a lot more in this downward facing dog than you did in your child's pose. Take any movement, of course, that comes or feels natural. Good, y'all. Remember, we're spreading our fingertips really wide. You can put a little bend in your knees, and that's going to help you press your hips higher and back further. That bend in your knees is your friend. And then chin to your chest, so you lengthen your cervical spine. And then shoulders wrapping around towards the front of your body. There we go, y'all. Look towards your knees, towards your thighs. Soak up this ocean air and all the vitality that rides along with it. And let that flow right to your brain. Woo! From here, y'all, walk your hands back towards your feet. Arrive at the back of your mat. And then bend your knees a little bit more than you did in downward facing dog. Option to swim your hands behind you and interlace your fingers at your lower back. Good. With that little bend in your knees, find your halfway lift. Your hands are going to pull back as your shoulders roll back. Now keep the clasp of your hands. Just exhale, fold down deep, dive in deep, and your hands will lift off your lower back towards the ocean. We'll get some chest expansion, some shoulder opening. This posture right here with the chest expansion, the shoulder opening, is like the opposite of sitting over your desk, sitting over your keyboard, your steering wheel, which so many of us do so much at a time, right? This practice here, this easy like Sunday morning flow, is going to be like the medicine and the antidote to our everyday life. We're going to slow things down. We're going to be really mindful and direct with everything we do. We're going to breathe. Take an inhale. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Walk them forward, plank pose. High, push-up position, y'all. Now, steady your visual gaze straight down, right? Because just like your breath, that visual gaze is going to be reflective of what's going on inward as well. It kind of just makes sense that if your eyes are all over the place, your mind's probably going to follow suit. If your breath is sporadic, fight or flight-like, your mind's going to follow suit. Now, can you come higher in the balls of your feet, drive back through your heels and reach out through your head, but at the same time, pull your hands and toes towards each other. There we go, y'all. Now, soften your face. Ooh, I see that. Inhale. Harner, we're in plank pose, not down dog. Shift forward. Guy wins one volleyball tournament, thinks he can do whatever he wants. Exhale, lower all the way down to your chest. Slide your hands back a couple inches and untuck your toes. Inhale, cobra pose, Bhujangasana. Now remember, this is little to no weight in your hands, Annie. So shoulders back, you should feel the muscles in your lower back doing the work. Exhale, take her back down. And that's just kind of a guide, right? So inhale as you lift up. You can press a little bit, but I do want you to lift with those lower back muscles. Elbows in and shoulders back. Exhale, take it right back down. Give me two more. Your feet are still on the ground, right? Inhale, lift up, breathe it in. There you go. We'll switch it in a minute. Feet are still down. Exhale, take her back down. Now we'll switch it. Inhale, now lift your chest up. And now lift your feet up. And bend your knees to 90. Y'all know where we're going with this. Flex your feet. Press your feet to the sky so that your thighs lift off the ground. Your glutes engage. And let's just take our hands and reach them towards the ocean for 5. Breathing. 4. Yeah, breath. Nice and slow. 3. Easy like Sunday morning flow. 2. Inhale, lift up one more time. Breathe it in now. Yeah. Exhale, release. Take it all the way back down. Inhale, press to your hands and your knees here, your tabletop pose. And then exhale around your spine, chin to your chest. Push your breath out to cat pose. Y'all know where to go from here, right? Inhale, look up, dip your stomach down. That's the cow. And exhale, round her back down. Push your breath out. Now, go for it. 3 more on your own. Exaggerate the size of your breath, the size of the movement, the flexion, the extension, the mobility, and the vitality. And when you're done with those, curl your toes and lift your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Hips are high. Head is dropping down low. You're breathing in through your nose and out through your nose deep. Now, this easy like Sunday morning flow is pretty simple in terms of not being complicated. But remember, yoga is not what we do, it's how we do what we do. It is that quality of attention we bring to it, the focus we bring to it, that makes it a meditation. So let's start to get her done, huh? Inhale, bend your knees a little bit, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch together. Now inhale, find a halfway lift. You want to squeeze your shoulder blades, flatten and lengthen your spine. There you go. And then exhale, fold, dive in deep and empty out. Lead with chest. Inhale, rise. Float it up. Reach it high. Grab your left wrist. Exhale, lean to your right. Press your hips to the left. You got 2 extra breaths here. I had to throw this in the flow. Otherwise, Tom back here at the end of class will be like, hey, you know, you didn't do that thing back and forth, that spinal thing. Give me one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back through center. Switch it up. Exhale, lean left, pressing hips right. I just thought that your spine on a Sunday morning might like some flexion and extension. All wrapped up into one, y'all. Beautiful. Inhale, come back through center. Lean back, stretch up and away. Feel something. There you go. Exhale, let's fold all the way down. Little bend in your knees. Lay your torso out long and empty out. Good, y'all. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank pose. Shift forward. And you could drop to your knees, lower halfway down. Elbows should go straight back and shoulders and hips move together. Now inhale, give me that upward facing dog. How about shoulders back, tops of your feet down, maybe lift your knees, and then navel in, exhale, hips to the sky. Doggies. Beautiful. Good, little bend in your knees. Remember, you want to take your hands and press them down into your mat. So this, kind of like your child's pose, is a resting posture. This is more of an active resting posture. So again, you do want to press down. You do want to lift your hips high. You want to drop your head down low, though. There are these elements of rest, of repose in there. Breathe. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or that light hop of feet between hands. There you go. Inhale, halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, fold, dive, and empty out completely. Inhale, rise, float it up, reach it high, grabbing that left wrist. Exhale, lean right, Press your hips left. Beautiful. Inhale, back up, reach up, switch it up. Exhale, lean in left, pressing hips right, makes our spine feel good, y'all. Inhale, come back through center, stretch back, stretch up and away, yeah. Exhale, let's fold. Okay, you get it, right? We are surfing right now. We are surfing the wave of our breath. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward, you got to keep a strong core. Exhale, lower halfway down, elbows straight back. And then back row, we're not letting those hips sink down, are we? Upward facing dog. Feed your heart through. And then exhale, hips to the sky. Look at you, a doggaroo. Nice. And I can tell by looking around that some of us haven't taken these movements in a while. You know, getting up in that garage, that attic we haven't been in 10 years, you got to sweep out the cobwebs at some point. It must be done, y'all. I'm glad you're here. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward here. Load up the springs that are your arms and legs. End of your exhale, walk, or that light hop of feet between hands. Heels and toes are touching, y'all. Inhale, give me a halfway lifty, flat back, eat. Exhale, fold. Dive it on in, navel in. Inhale, rise. Float it up. Reach it high. You're grabbing your left wrist. Exhale, you're leaning right till your body, till the sensation goes, ooh, nice, right there. Inhale, back up, reach up, switch it up. Exhale, leaning left, pressing hips right. There you go, y'all. Inhale, take her back through center. Stretch up, stretch back, stretch. Amazing. Exhale, let's fold all the way down. This is a modified Surya Namaskar 8. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward and lower with control. Good, y'all. Upward facing dog. Just feeding your heart through. Exhale, hips to the sky. Yeah, y'all. That's a sweet dogger now. Woo, woo. Beautiful. Now, everybody, you may or may not know it, but you're doing amazing things for yourself right now. All the muscles, all the tendons, all the tissues, even creating compression within our body, which massages and stimulates our organs. We got a whole lot cooking, y'all. Give me 2 more breaths. Give me 1 more flow on your own. It is a breath-based moving meditation. One that's going to leave you feeling absolutely amazing. But we've got to stay the path. We got to put forth some effort. We're not going to check out early because we know that the way we do anything is the way we do everything. Fantastic, y'all. Fantastic. Woo! Nice job. A whole lot more cooking than child's pose, right? But that same slow, deep and meditative breath, very alive here. From here, let's inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Left leg is high. Instead of pointing your toes, we're going to flex the foot. Spiral inward with your left thigh to keep your hips level. Now, I want you to breathe so deep you can feel it in your left toes. That's a big breath, y'all. Nice. Now, listen carefully. Let's keep your left leg lifted. Take an inhale, shift forward to plank pose, high push-up position. And then exhale. Go ahead and lower all the way down to the ground. Your right knee. Lower to the ground your right knee. Why are you all laying on the ground? And then extend your right arm forward. I fool you. I fool you. Now, some of y'all look a little shaky here. Maybe take your knee wider or hand wider or just a little bit more core engagement, right? That's going to stabilize you. Soften your face. Breathe well. Lift a little higher on your inhale. Try to stretch really long on your exhale. You're doing great. Listen, take an inhale. Exhale. Touch your left knee to your left elbow. Good. Jonathan, that's your right elbow. Inhale, extend your left leg straight back. Breathe it in. How did I know he was going to do that? Exhale, left knee, left elbow. You learn something new every day, don't you? One more, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Good. Extend it back, lift it up. Breathe it in here now. Exhale, set your right hand down. Curl your right toes under. Inhale, we're right back to three-legged dog. Lift your right knee and send your left leg to the sky. Now, bend your left knee, scorpion tail that leg. Give me a couple circles, clockwise, counterclockwise. Maybe you're flipping your dog, y'all. There you go. Some of y'all been waiting all week to flip your dog. That just sounds real awkward, doesn't it? 5. Nice, y'all. 4. We're still breathing. 3, 2. All right. Inhale, left leg, send her on up. Exhale, set her downward facing dog. And we're just switching that up. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Flex your foot, internal rotation your thigh, y'all. Now, how often throughout your week does your heart have to work to pump blood up to your foot? I'm guessing not very often, and if it is, I'd love to talk to you after class. I'd love to know what you do. Okay, now keep your right leg lifted. We're shifting forward. Breathe it in here. Exhale, great job. Let's lower to the ground your left knee and extend your left arm forward. Oh, nice. No fool you. So here earlier we had flexion, extension, lateral flexion and extension. Here we got spinal strengthening, lengthening, and traction here. Firm up your belly. You're lifting high, inhale. You're stretching so long you can feel that space in your spine, bless you. Keep your left arm where it is. Inhale. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Give me 2, y'all. Inhale. Utah, give me 2. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. One more. Inhale. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Extend it back, lift it up, breathe it in here now. Exhale, left hand to the ground. Left toes curl. Inhale, three-legged right leg high. Bend to that knee, stack of that hip, gonna circle that knee, you gonna flip that dog. Go ahead, y'all. Breathe well. 5. Woo! 4. Man, this easy Sunday morning flow gonna leave you feeling, hitting the reset button. 3, 2, all right. Inhale, right leg, send her high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Still breathing deep. Once again, thank and acknowledge yourself for being here. And then, what do you say? Tickets, please. All aboard. It's time for that flow train. Woo, woo. Inhale, bend your knees. Look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop, feet between your hands. Heels and toes are touching. Inhale, halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, fold, dive, and empty out completely. Inhale, chair pose. Now sink your hips low, lift your chest, and reach your hands to the sky. Whoa. Exhale, forward fold. Straighten your legs. Dive your torso down. There we go. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward and lower. That blood is starting to flow, ain't it? Inhale, give me upward facing dog. Heart coming through, shoulders back. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing, a dog attack. Inhale, left leg, breather on up. Exhale, knee to nose, but maybe you can get forehead. Maybe not so much. Inhale, left leg, center high. Exhale, sweep your left foot through to your hands. Stack your knee above ankle. It's really simple. We're going to inhale, rise to crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. And on our exhale, we're going to take a back bend. Goal post your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades. You want to open across your heart, broaden. Inhale, hands back up high to the sky. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back, lower down slow. Woo, easy like Sunday morning flow. Inhale's that upward facing, heart coming through. Exhale, hips to the sky, sweet doggaroo. Inhale, lift your right leg, y'all. Breathe it on up. There we go. Exhale, knee to nose. Push your breath out. Inhale, reach, send it high. Good. And the exhale, sweep it through. A low lunge. Inhale, rise up, reach up, and drink up ocean air. Exhale, back bend, open across your heart. Beautiful. Inhale, back up, reach up, and fill up. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back, and move it on through. Woo! Great job. Hips high, head dropping down low. These movements are starting to get a little bit easier. As the blood starts to flow, I see the layers are coming off. The synovial fluid starting to flood our joints. I can see it in your eyes, that dopamine, the serotonin, the oxytocin, the norepinephrine. Woo, that's on an upwards tick, we should say. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop, feet between your hands, very nice. Inhale, give me a halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, fold. Dive, empty out completely. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink low, lift chest, reach. Exhale, dive it on in. We flowing now, y'all. We on that train. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower. You could skip this if you need. I wouldn't blame you. Upward facing, heart coming through. Exhale, hips to the sky, dogger. Inhale, lift your left leg. Breathe it on up. There you go. Exhale, knee to nose. Push your breath out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, see if you can step her through, heel, ball, toe. It doesn't matter whether you can or can't. Inhale, come on up. Reach for the heavens, big breath in. Exhale, give me that back bend. Make that feel amazing if you can. Inhale, come on back up, reach. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back. Yeah! Right side, go for it everybody. Breathe well. A Sunday morning, breath-based meditation. It's going to knock the rust off, sweep out the cobwebs, create space within our body, right? It's hard to fathom how, our bodies can really operate optimally if we're all bound up and we're all tight, it just doesn't make sense, right? We want to create space within our body. Space within our minds, right? 60, 70,000 thoughts a day we have on average. The volume go okay over there, guys? Good? Yeah, all right. Yeah. I can't go up too high, otherwise the neighbors will be, yeah. Take one breath here. Acknowledge your efforts. And then bend your knees and look forward and take a whole nother flow on your own. Starts at the top of your mat. Breathe well. Breathe really well. Breathe in life. Breathe in health. Breathe in well-being. Breathing vitality, clarity, and a sense of balance into every cell of our body. Nice way. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to look a certain way. Thankfully for me, it doesn't have to be pretty or graceful. But you do have to show up, which you've done today. And I commend you for that. What are you doing, you little good one? Why are you such a good one? You good. You good. Yeah, I got you. I got you. You good. Woo! And I'll meet you right back in Dogger when you're done. And since this is the medicine and the antidote to our everyday life, we're obviously in no rush to get there. We're slowing it down, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Drinking up the breath. Keeping it flowing. Nice job. One more breath before moving on, huh? Inhale. Exhale, all right. Let's see here. From here, let's inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Again, flex your foot and spiral inward. So this is a closed hip posture, right? Your hips are level. And now walk your hands back towards your right foot. Just take your left leg parallel to the ground. You can bend your right knee a little bit. Find a strong core and a halfway lift in your upper torso. And then from here, let's go ahead and open our arms and come to fly. Airplane pose. All flying here, y'all, like a flock of birds, like a flock of seagulls. Right? If you're old enough, you remember that band had some pretty sweet tunes in the 80s. Last two breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Option to inhale. Reach your hands forward. It's just an option. Exhale, hinge at your waist, hands to the ground. Walk it forward, three-legged doggy, y'all. Inhale, lift your left leg up high. Exhale, sweep through to your hands. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior two, windmill open. There you go. So long stance here, everybody. Simple posture, simple shape. If your knee comes in front of your ankle, brother, you got to slide the foot forward. You want your knee stacked directly above your ankle. There you go. Now, inhale, your right side up. Breathe tall in your body. What does it feel like? Rather than just trying to breathe wide, breathe tall in your body and then wide at the top. There you go. You expand. And then exhale, sink down a little bit deeper and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Soaking up that ocean air and the negative ions that come with it, which make us feel good and sinking deep. Last two, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Pull it in. Exhale it out. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale is extended side angle pose. Utthita Parishvakonasana. Now y'all breathing deep, right? Make sure your torso is lifted off your thigh. And forearm to thigh is okay. But make sure we're not just dropping our ear on our shoulder there, right? Create some space. Now as you breathe deep, can you roll your right shoulder back a little bit? Can you take your right hand and reach to the ocean? There you go, y'all. Option for left hand parallel, just an option. 5, 4. Very nice. Last 3. 2. Let's inhale. Come up, warrior 2. Straighten your front left leg. Straighten your front left leg. Shorten your stance an inch or 2 for triangle pose. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. We're looking for length here. And then tick-tock your arms. Left hand down, right hand high. Woo! Your hamstring, the sensation it's communicating right now is hopefully something along the lines of, wow, this is what I needed. Thank you. We're here for another 3. How about a little bit more balancing? 2. Inhale, look down, bend your front left knee, slide your left fingertips a foot forward, and then lean into your front left leg. Take your back right leg up parallel to the ground. We call it Ardha Chandrasana, which is the balancing half moon. Yeah. Drive down your left heel, squeeze your quadricep, flex your top right foot, and then spiral your thigh away from the ground, your toes away from the ground. There you go, everybody. Give me 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take an inhale here. Bend your left knee. Bend your left knee. Exhale, right hand to the ground. Meet your left, right knee into your nose. Good. Set your right foot down next to your left. That's a forward fold. Heels and toes together. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips. Lift your chest. Reach. Exhale, slide your hands to heart. Lean forward and twist to your right. Yeah. There we go. Don't make me. And then if your thumbs are way up by your shoulder, can you lift your torso up so that you're rotating your torso, lifting your torso so that your heart comes to your thumbs? There you go. Keep your hips nice and low. We're here for another 5. Hips pull back and head reaches out. 4, then navel draws in as you twist. Rotate. 3, man, a little bit more balancing. It just keeps coming. 2. Inhale, look down, shift your weight into your right foot. Slower than you want to move. Inhale, pick your left foot up. And then slowly step it all the way back. Rotated crescent pose. Pavarita Anjaneyasana. Good, you can spin that back heel up. And then work this posture. Same thing in that if your thumbs are way up by your shoulder, I want you to lift your whole torso up. I want to see some space in between your rib cage and thigh. Now push a little bit, y'all. Breathe. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, yeah, create that internal compression. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Take an inhale. Oh, great success. Exhale, release to low lunge. Walk your hands to the left. Straighten both legs and parallel your feet. Might want to stagger yourself with your neighbor, because head in asana is the most uncomfortable posture you ever heard of. And then perhaps grab your ankles, your big toes. Shift your weight forward. Breathe deep. Breathe deep, everybody. Thank yourself for being here. This stuff must be done if we want to be able to take these movements and shapes as we get older. This shape, you want to be able to do till you're 120, 30, 40 years old. From here, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, walk your hands, low lunge, top of your mat. Step your right foot back to your left. That would be plank pose. I know you're familiar. Squeeze your thighs, ground into your left hand. Vashisthasana. Inhale, roll open to your right. Side plank pose. Y'all breathing, right? In through your nose and out through your nose. About 5 to 6 seconds in, 5 to 6 seconds out. A deep breath like this is the optimal breath for the human body. Perhaps right hand to the ocean. Utah, give me 2. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Reach. Exhale, plank. Take it to the other side, y'all. Vashisthasana, other side, see? Yes, y'all. Crescent shape. Engage those outer obliques. I'm watching you over there. Lift your hips. There you go. I saw that. Left hand to the ocean. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Reach. Exhale. Release. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. I'll meet you right back in dogger. There we go. We're breathing, right? We're just about there. We've got to stay the path. Yoga practice, just like any journey, it's hard to show up to. Hard and messy in the middle. You doubt your decision to do it. But if you can see it through, it's beautiful in the end. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Flex your foot, inwardly rotate your thigh. Walk your hands back towards your left foot. Take your right leg parallel. Hey, come here. Bend your left knee a little bit. Find that halfway lift. And then let's fly. Airplane pose. Hey, come here. Come see me. Come here. Come here. 5. 4. Beautiful, y'all. Last 3. 2. Inhale. You could reach your hands forward. Exhale. Hinge at your waist. Hands to the ground. Walk it forward. 3-legged doggy. Inhale. Send your right leg high. Exhale. Sweep through to your hands. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale. Warrior 2. Steady your visual gaze. Breathe tall. Breathe wide. Breathe in 360 degrees. And try to be active enough to create sensation everywhere in your body. Can you literally try to feel this every inch of your body? Because we're not just going through the motions, right? I want you to get all you can get out of this. Inhale. Exhale. Another full. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhales, extended side angle pose. Uttita Parishva Konasana. Good. Make sure your body is steady, sturdy, narrow. What are you doing? Fantastic. Beautiful. Left hand towards the ocean. There you go. You can get a little bit more cooking there, can't you? Option for right hand up parallel. 5, 4, woo, 3, we do the exercises. We use the muscles. 2, inhale, warrior 2. Straighten your front right leg. Ha! Shorten your stance an inch or 2. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Keep it at length. Tick-tock of the arms. Right hand down, left hand high. Good. Roll it open. Notice what you feel, where you feel it. We breathe into that space because our energy flows where our attention goes. 5. Into that balancing, Ardha Chandrasana in 4. Now, if you have a block or a water bottle, you might want to take that along for the ride. That'll help you out. 3. Here we go, y'all. 2. Bend your front right knee, right fingertips about a foot forward. Lean into your front right leg. Take your back left leg up, parallel to the ground. Drive your right heel down. Flex your left foot, your top foot. Spiral those toes away from the ground. There you go. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale the right. Take an inhale here. Bend your right knee. Exhale your left hand to the ground. Left knee into your nose. There you go. Set your left foot down next to your right. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips. Lift your chest. Reach. We're just about there. Exhale, slide your hands to heart. Lean forward, twist to your left. Good. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your knees. Keep your hips nice and low. There you go. Hips pulling back, head reaching out, inhale. And then using leverage, rotating. 5. 4. That balancing transition in 3. How graceful are we going to make this, huh? 2. Inhale, look down, shift your weight into your left foot. Slowly inhale, right foot picks up and steps all the way back. Good, y'all. Rotated crescent pose. If you just yard sailed it all over your mat and you need to start again, all good. But let's push a little bit. 4 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. This is it. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Take an inhale. Good, y'all. Exhale. Release to low lunge. Walk your hands to the right. Straighten both legs. Woo! Second set of this. Take a different version that you took on the other side. Maybe that's a twist. Maybe that's interlacing your fingers at your lower back. Maybe that's going into your tripod headstand. Okay? Either way, we are breathing deep. Breathing deep. You're doing more during this hour physically than some people you know will do all month. It's good to be one of those people, isn't it? that show up, that does not shy away from things that are challenging, that require effort. Because nothing of great value is ever easy. You know that, right? Your physical health, your mental clarity, your emotional state of balance is no exception. From here, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, let's walk our hands, low lunge, top of your mat. Drop your back right knee to the ground and move to half pigeon pose. Heel toe your left foot over to or past your right wrist. Woo! Most of y'all didn't see that one coming. Keep your hips level. Walk your hands out. Drop your head down. And breathe. If you can control your breath, you can control, slow down, and settle your mind. You can control and lessen your stress response, even lower your blood pressure. Breathing. You good? I'm coming. Coming. You good? You good? You good? From here, everybody, let's walk our hands back out of this one. We're going to bend our back right knee. Just bend your knee and then walk your hands to the right. Take your feet, swing them behind you for floor frog. There you go. We're not grabbing that back foot. I don't know what happened over there. Rotate on your knees halfway around. Look behind you. There you go. Floor frog. You can sink your hips back, walk your hands out, drop your head down. Getting more done in this hour than most people will do all day at least. But hitting the reset button on a Sunday morning, it matters. It matters that you're here. It matters that you show up. Oh, you come and see me? You come and see me? Yeah. Yeah, I'm the guy that's screaming at y'all up there, telling y'all what to do. From here, walk your hands back out of this one. Rotate on your knees to face the street. Half pigeon, right leg. One side's going to be different. It's all good. Walk your hands out. Drop your head down. Breathe well. And it's okay to tell yourself, good job. In fact, if you're anything like me, I suspect that many times in your life you've done the opposite of that, said the opposite of that. The fact is your brain will believe you. whatever that internal dialogue is. Right? It's a supercomputer, and the internal dialogue that we say again and again, we hear again and again, become beliefs or programs that we run through our supercomputer. So tell yourself, good job. Nobody can hear you do this. When your friends ask you afterwards, you'd be like, no, I wasn't saying that. No, that guy's out there. It's all good. What's up, buddy? How many? 2. Ooh, ease your way on out of this one. And then you can either lean onto your right hip. You can either turn to face La Jolla once again and spread your legs as wide apart as you can in a V, probably negotiating some space with your neighbor. Or you can turn towards the ocean and do, with your legs together, a regular seated forward fold. So Paschimottanasana or Urdhva Dhanurasana. If you're in that wide-legged straddle, maybe take your hands to your lower to the ground behind you, slide forward a little bit more, and then see if you can. It's tough. Rather than rounding your spine, think about your whole pelvic bowl tilting forward so that you're really leading with your heart. Walk your hands out. Breathe deep. What's up there, buddy, huh? You're like, what is this? Yeah, my mommy should come to this all the time, but she doesn't. Huh? You good? You good? You good? Woo, all right, y'all. Ease on out of this one. Swing both legs around to the top of your mat. Roll easily onto your back. I'll tell you what, I'll just walk us through a nice, easy little bridge pose. If you want to go to wheel or something more involved, you can certainly do that. But bend your knees and plant the soles of your feet, knees above your ankles. And then press into your feet and lift your hips to the sky. For set 2 Bandhasana, your bridge pose. Probably open enough to interlace your fingers underneath you and shimmy your arms in. Probably, but maybe not, I don't know. All good either way. Press your chest back towards your chin. Take your chin away from your chest. There we go, y'all. 5. 4. Last 3. 2, inhale. Separate your hands, slide your hips to the ground. How's about a little happy baby pose, huh? The happy baby. Hey, you good? Cobra, you good? And then if you would like, perhaps a spinal twist of your choosing to finish out. Hit both sides. Hit both sides, of course.
You good? I got you. Yeah, I got you.
Once you're all evened out, take her back to center. Could pull both knees in one last time just to kind of neutralize your spine. And then release and allow your legs to fall out in front of you. Your toes will fall open, your palms will just rest face up along your side body. We'll exhale out. And then big inhale through your nose. Cleansing exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale. Clear it out, exhale. And one more, inhale. Hold full. Release. Woo, we did it, y'all. Let your breath settle. Let your body soften. Let your mind be still. For our Shavasana, I'll guide us out in just a few moments.
You here? Ah,
Hey, relax. Hey. Shh. He's good.
you good?
Man, So all you got to do is show up like you've done here today. You didn't even have to do everything. Had to bring a little attention and focus, and voila, you're back to a nice balanced state. A healthy healing state. If you're ready to move on with your day, you could just breathe a little bit. Perhaps wiggle your fingertips, toes, or wrists, ankles. If you want to roll on your side, like you're sleeping on your side, it's right there for you. And you've got the option to make your way to seated as well, just an option. Notice how you feel. Please thank yourself for showing up, telling yourself good job. It's just the truth. That's the truth. And if it wasn't, your brain would believe you anyway. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through, everybody. Thank you for honoring the donation-based system that we use here. I know it'd be easy to look around and say, hey, there's so many people, he won't notice this. In fact, I think that's what happened yesterday. We had around, I would guess, around 35% of people drop a donation. That's what allows us to share this practice with everybody. And I'll give you all I got every time I'm up here. So thank you for honoring that donation-based system. Thank you for your generosity. I hope you get value out of this. The divine within me honors the divine within each and every one of you. Namaste.